Well, good morning, everybody. Waking up today in Wildwood Sanatorium. Am eating my breakfast, drinking a cup of coffee. It's nice to get up in the morning. Everybody's still asleep, so I'm kind of being a little bit quiet. Had a lot of experiences last night. I got touched downstairs. My arm was grabbed where I had got that cut a year ago that doors could not keep. My hair's a mess. I just woke up, so forgive me. That I couldn't stop bleeding, and so I came upstairs and removed myself from that. Good morning, Tiffany. Thank you for joining my live. I'm waking up this morning at the Wildwood Sanatorium in New York, and we had an interesting evening. A lot of good stuff happening. My team's still sleeping, so that's why I'm trying to be extra quiet. Everybody's upstairs and on the third floor. I slept downstairs here, but we were in the basement, and I got grabbed. I had cut my arm. For those that don't know, I cut my arm pretty severe, and I didn't even know I cut it. I was walking up the stairs, and it cut right down the middle. Yeah, it is going pretty good, Tiffany. This place never ceases to amaze me. It is like really, really one of the most haunted places I've been to. One of them, not all of them. Good morning, Melissa. It's good to see you. And yeah, what I was saying is, last year, this is my third time to this house, to the sanatorium here in New York, and good morning, Melissa. Well, thank you for joining I haven't talked to you in forever. Thanks for joining my live. But this is my third time here. I've been with three different teams now, and all of us love each other. We've had great teams. So anyways, finishing my story, not to bore you all. But I was downstairs. I was walking my medium around, and she told me not to go downstairs. Well, Donnie Boy doesn't listen anyways, so I ended up going downstairs, and I was walking up the stairs, right in the middle of the stairs. I mean, I wasn't near the wall, I wasn't near anything. As I'm walking up the stairs, and I didn't even know it till I got back up here. One of my teammates, Dora, she looked down at my arm and she says, "Donnie, what's going on?" And I said, I said, "Oh my God, I didn't hit anything." And she's a nurse, and she tried to get my blood to stop. She thought I was on blood thinners, and this thing bled for 4 days. We left here, drove home, and I was bleeding for 4 days. And in fact, when I see y'all, I can show you the scar that's still on my arm. Well, anyways, digressing here and moving forward. Last night we were downstairs, and I went into one of the rooms, and that, whatever it was, grabbed my arm in the exact same spot that was cut. And I just got very cold chills, so I removed myself and came upstairs, and then thank you, Tiffany, I'm glad I'm okay too. And then setting here at Command Central. In fact, let me show you Command Central while I'm doing that, and I can tell you my story. So as you can see, these are our rooms. Everybody's still sleeping. I don't know if you can see, but everybody's still in bed but me. So as I'm sitting here, I felt bumps coming up on my opposite arm, and I looked, and sure enough, and I can show you guys, I got bruises, like 3 little bruises on my other arm, and it was just really weird. And Doris had looked at my arm when she came up, and there was no bruises. So I'm not sure where the bruises came from. I can't say it's paranormal, but it certainly is weird. But yeah, this is Command Central. We're gonna put one more camera up. I think we're gonna, on the 3rd floor. Up here is the 3rd floor. This is where the doctor's office was here. There's a doctor's office in his room. Then this is the doll room. If you watch any of my teammates' lives from last night, This was the doll room. I hate this room. I hate these dolls. Just saying. And then down here is the basement. This is where they did water therapy here in this facility. And then this is where where them chairs are. On the opposite side is where I got touched last night, grabbed by the arm. And then this is the second floor upstairs. I don't know if you want to call it a seance room. It's more of a gathering place to put your stuff, and we've done stuff up there, doing our EVPs and stuff at that table. So, but yeah, just a very, very cool place. It is definitely, I can say 100%, this thing is haunted. And Tiffany says, oh man, no one is sleeping in the doll room, right? Yeah. Dawn is in the doll room. She decided she wanted to sleep in the doll room, and she's by herself. Crazy girl. But no, I not into the creepy doll scene. I sat in there for a few minutes, but I didn't stay. Oh, but anyways, just wanted to jump on here and tell you, give you a look around. Some of you haven't been here. So what you're seeing on the walls, these are all teams that have been here. They let us write on the walls and kind of see some of the older pictures here. I'll shut up for a minute and just kind of go slow. I want to do a tour. I think I may do that later today when everybody gets up. I'll take you all on a tour, do a live on a tour. And then, I don't know if I can zoom in, but if you look on this, I can't imagine being surrounded by them at night. Oh yeah, Tiffany, it was crazy. I went in there. I'm not a big fan of dolls. And I'll tell you that story real quick. But I just wanted to show you all right here. Well, right there where it says Lower Michigan. That was our first time here, 4/17/21. And right below it is High Heels and Hauntings. That's the other team that I was on. That's when we invented High Heels and Hauntings here at this table, actually. And then we came back in October. So 1, 2, well, 1 and 2, and this is my third. So, but yeah, so what ended up happening, I believe it was the Monroe House. Think it was the Monroe House. Anyways, one of the houses we were investigating, I was downstairs and I was doing a video, and I looked down and there was this creepy ass doll like right next to me looking up at me, and I said, oh hell no. And ever since then I don't do dolls. So, but yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit before everybody gets up, and I'm probably echoing through this house because I am so loud and I don't know how to be quiet. But I wanted to say hello and thank you all for joining my live. Kathleen, thank you. Glad you jumped in here. Russell, I see you're in here. Appreciate you coming in. But yeah, we are in New York. I'm not going to try to pronounce it. I can't. I call it Salamander, and that's not the name. Schenectady is not where we're at, but we are at the Wildwood Sanatorium. So just wanted to say good morning. Keep watching for my lives, Dawn Martin's lives, Ghost Whisperer's lives, Doris's lives. We're going to be live all day. We're going to be going to a cemetery where we caught a ghost figure in the crypt when we were here in 22. So yeah, have a good day, everybody. Good morning from Wildwood Sanatorium, and I'm at Command Central eating my breakfast. We'll talk to you all later. Hey, hit that like button.